Hailey Bieber is standing on business. The Rhode founder seemingly responded to ongoing speculation about her marriage by sharing a strongly worded message about her husband Justin Bieber's forthcoming album, Swag. In a July 10th Instagram story, Hailey shaded a photo of the cover art for the singer's 7th album.
We need to talk about the most expensive marriage intervention in Hollywood history, and it just got a whole lot more interesting. Hailey Bieber didn't just pay $31.5 million to save her husband from financial ruin. She used money from selling her billion-dollar empire to do it. And the aftermath? Pure, petty perfection. While everyone was distracted by Justin's surprise album drop and viral paparazzi moments, there was a much more serious financial crisis brewing behind the scenes. Justin Bieber was drowning in debt to his former manager, Scooter Braun. And without Hailey's billion-dollar intervention, this could have destroyed everything. Let's start with the financial powerhouse move that made everything possible. In May 2025, Hailey Bieber sold her skincare brand Rhode to e.l.f. Beauty for $1 billion. Not million, billion. Let that sink in for a moment.
Which features a black and white snap of the couple and their 10-month-old son, Jack Blues Bieber. Alongside the sweet family portrait, the 28-year-old wrote, "Is it finally clocking to you f***ers?"
In just 3 years, Hailey built Rhode from zero to $212 million in annual revenue with only 10 products. The woman who faced years of criticism for allegedly being a gold digger just proved she's a business mogul who can generate serious wealth completely independently of her husband's music career. But here's what's fascinating about the timing. The Rhode sale happened in May, and the Justin Scooter debt settlement happened in July. The math isn't coincidental. Hailey used her newfound billionaire status to clean up Justin's financial mess. Industry experts are calling it the ultimate power move. Here's the thing though, when your spouse becomes a billionaire while you're drowning in debt, the entire dynamic of your relationship changes overnight. Now, let's talk about exactly what Hailey was bailing Justin out of, because the details are more shocking than anyone initially reported. This all started with Justin's canceled Justice World Tour in 2022, which left him owing concert promoter AEG $26 million from a $40 million advance. Scooter Braun's company Hybe stepped in to cover that debt with the understanding that Justin would pay them back over 10 years. Simple enough, right? Wrong.
And her response didn't only shut down the breakup rumors, it was also a cheeky reference to a viral video of Justin confronting paparazzi for following him while he took an evening trip to a Malibu beach.
According to multiple sources, Justin made exactly one payment and then stopped completely. But wait, it gets worse. An independent audit by PricewaterhouseCoopers revealed that Justin also owed Scooter $8.6 million in unpaid commissions that had been accumulating for years. Instead of acknowledging this debt, Justin's team went on the offensive, claiming Scooter had actually been overpaid. The audacity of that move is actually impressive when you think about it. Justin owed money, but his business manager was claiming Scooter owed them money. This wasn't just a financial dispute. This was full-scale warfare between two men who used to be like family. For 2 years, this standoff continued, while their 15-year relationship completely disintegrated. Then TMZ released their documentary, What Happened to Justin Bieber, which exposed all the financial details with receipts nobody could dispute. Fast forward to July 2025, and here's where the timing gets absolutely strategic. On July 10th, reports broke that Justin and Scooter had finally reached their $31.5 million settlement. Then, literally the next day, July 11th, Justin drops his surprise album, Swag. The timing wasn't coincidental.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
We're in the sidewalk, Justin.
I don't give a f if you're on the sidewalk. I'm a human f***ing being. You're standing around my car.
This album was only possible because Hailey's billion-dollar sale gave Justin the financial freedom to finally settle his debts and move forward. The settlement had to happen first before Justin could promote new music without the shadow of massive lawsuits hanging over his career. Sources close to Justin revealed that he had 100% creative freedom for the first time in his career after breaking away from Scooter. He could finally make music without worrying about creating the perfect single or commercial album. The result? Critics are calling Swag the most authentically Justin Bieber album to date. The album addresses everything we've been speculating about. On the track Therapy Session, Justin literally admits that his recent concerning social media behavior was partially trolling, with comedian G defending him. But then Justin gets vulnerable, talking about how constantly being asked if he's okay starts to make me feel like I'm the one with issues. The timing of this album release couldn't have been more calculated. The debt settlement was announced on July 10th, and the album dropped on July 11th. A deliberate 1-2 punch that cleared Justin's legal issues and immediately pivoted to his artistic comeback. You can't promote new music effectively when you're dealing with massive lawsuits, so the settlement had to come first. Here's where the story gets absolutely delicious.
In fact, earlier this month, Justin also shut down speculation that he and Hailey are headed for divorce by sharing a series of photos of the model hugging him while sitting in his lap at sundown. To hammer home his devotion to his wife of 6 years, he wrote in the caption of the July 6th Instagram post, "My forever and always."
The day after Swag dropped, literally 24 hours after the debt settlement was finalized, Scooter Braun posted a glowing review on his Instagram stories, calling it, without a doubt, the most authentically Justin Bieber album to date. It's beautiful, raw, and truly him. The timing of Scooter's praise is what makes this so fascinating. He waited until after he got his money to publicly support Justin's music. That's either incredibly classy or incredibly calculated, depending on your perspective. Scooter went on to say he was proud and genuinely enjoying the music, even specifically mentioning Daisies as his favorite track. The whole post felt like a father figure proudly supporting his former protege, despite their messy financial breakup. But then came Hailey's response, and it was absolutely perfect. Minutes after Scooter's post went live, Hailey shared an Instagram story with an exaggerated side-eye selfie, eyes and lips comically distorted, with Mariah Carey's Obsessed playing in the background. Obsessed is widely recognized as the ultimate clapback anthem, and the timing couldn't have been more deliberate. Hailey essentially said, "This man is obsessed with my husband's success after putting us through financial turmoil," without saying a word. Sources close to Hailey reveal that she blames Scooter for quote-unquote wrecking Justin's career and believes she had to quote-unquote fix everything he destroyed. She's apparently done pretending to play nice about the whole situation. Let's address what everyone's really thinking about. What does it mean for a marriage when the wife becomes a billionaire while bailing her husband out of debt? This isn't just about money. It's about a complete shift in power dynamics.
And while the pair have remained a united front amid the rumors, Hailey recently admitted that the negativity has taken a toll on her as a new mom. Hailey told Vogue in an interview published May 20th, "Being postpartum is the most sensitive time I've ever gone through in my life, and learning a new version of myself is very difficult."
Justin Bieber was once one of the highest earning artists in the world. He sold out stadiums, dominated charts, and seemed to have unlimited financial resources. Now he's financially dependent on his wife's business success, and that changes absolutely everything. Recent reports suggest there have been some explosive fights between them. There's a major blowout on Father's Day where Hailey allegedly called Justin a fudging child during an argument that was loud enough for neighbors to hear. The timing, just weeks before the financial settlement, suggests money has been a major source of tension. But here's what's interesting. Justin's Instagram behavior toward Hailey has noticeably shifted since the Rhode sale. He's been much more publicly appreciative, commenting whoa on her sultry photos and posting more couple content than usual. Industry insiders suggest Hailey has taken a much more active role in Justin's business affairs since her financial success. She's reportedly helping him restructure his team, reviewing contracts, and ensuring nothing like the Scooter situation ever happens again. The billion-dollar question everyone's asking is whether Hailey's Rhode sale was always planned as a strategic bailout for Justin's career. Consider the timeline. She built the brand to massive success, while Justin's financial problems were mounting, then sold at the perfect moment to solve his debt crisis. Some industry experts believe this was always the plan. Hailey has proven herself to be incredibly business savvy, and the idea that she would build an exit strategy while her husband's career was in jeopardy shows remarkable foresight. But there's also the possibility that the sale timing was simply fortunate. Rhode was genuinely successful enough to command a billion-dollar valuation, and e.l.f. Beauty needed a prestige brand to diversify their portfolio. Either way, the move positions Hailey as the ultimate power player. She's not just Justin Bieber's wife anymore. She's a legitimate business mogul.
And to be doing that all the while going on the internet every day and people being like they're getting divorced and they're this and they're not happy. It is such a mind
who saved her family's reputation and financial future through her own entrepreneurial success. The sale also gives her incredible leverage moving forward. If their marriage faces serious problems, she's not financially dependent on staying. That's a completely different dynamic than most celebrity marriages. If you've been watching Justin's social media lately, there's been a noticeable shift in how he treats Hailey publicly. After facing criticism for his lukewarm response to her Vogue cover and underwhelming reaction to her billion-dollar business deal, he's been much more publicly supportive. His recent Instagram posts show him hyping her up more than ever before. He's commenting on her photos, posting couple content, and generally acting like a man who understands exactly how much his wife has done for him. The Swag album album also features multiple shout-outs to Hailey, including mentions of her Rhode brand on the track Go Baby, where he sings, "That's my baby, she's iconic, iPhone case, lip gloss on." It's like he's finally giving her the credit she deserves. Sources suggest Justin is genuinely grateful and maybe even a little humbled by everything Hailey has done. Going from global superstar to being financially rescued by your wife has to be incredibly eye-opening. But there's also the question of whether this gratitude will last, or if resentment might build over time. When your spouse becomes the financial powerhouse in the relationship, it can create complex emotional dynamics that are difficult to navigate. One of the most interesting aspects of this whole situation is how Justin's music has changed since gaining independence from Scooter. Sources close to the album reveal that having full creative freedom was something new for Justin as an artist. For the first time in his career, he didn't have to stress about creating the perfect single or commercial album. He could finally be his true, authentic self, without additional voices trying to steer him in certain directions. This creative liberation resulted in what many are calling his best work in years. The album debuted at #1 on both Spotify and Apple Music, and Friday marked Justin's biggest global streaming day ever. But it raises the question, would this artistic freedom have been possible without Hailey's financial intervention? Probably not. The debt to Scooter was hanging over Justin's career like a dark cloud, preventing him from moving forward creatively. In a way, Hailey didn't just save Justin financially, she saved him artistically.
Prepare to be sick of me. Justin posted this, a billboard, and it says swag. And I was like, okay, are we getting new music? I don't know what this means, but it was a fire photo shoot with Jack, Hailey, and Justin.
The $1 billion bailout gave him the peace of mind to create music that truly represents who he is now, not who the industry thinks he should be. What's happening with Justin and Hailey represents a new kind of celebrity power couple dynamic. Traditionally, the male artist is the breadwinner, while the female partner supports from the sidelines. But Hailey has completely flipped that script. She's now the CEO of brand Bieber, making strategic decisions that protect their joint financial future. Industry insiders say she's not just writing checks, she's actively involved in contract negotiations, business partnerships, and career planning. This shift is being watched closely by other celebrity couples. When the wife becomes the financial powerhouse, it changes everything about how the relationship operates, both publicly and privately. The success of this model could influence how other celebrity marriages approach business and finances. We might see more strategic partnerships where both spouses build independent empires that can support each other when needed. But it also creates new pressures. Hailey is no longer just expected to be supportive, she's expected to be profitable. That's a lot of responsibility for anyone, especially someone who's already dealing with the pressures of being in the public eye. Looking ahead, the Hailey-Justin financial dynamic creates both incredible opportunities and potential challenges. On the positive side, they're now both financially independent with successful careers in their respective fields. Hailey has proven she can build billion-dollar businesses, while Justin has shown he can create authentic, successful music when given creative freedom. Together, they represent a new kind of power couple that's built on mutual success rather than traditional gender roles. But there are also risks. When money becomes such a central part of a relationship's narrative, it can overshadow everything else. Will Justin ever be able to match Hailey's financial success? Does it matter if he can't? The settlement with Scooter closes one chapter, but it opens questions about accountability and consequences. If Justin knows Hailey will bail him out of financial disasters, does that create moral hazard? Will he be more careful with money in the future, or less? What we do know is that Hailey Bieber has rewritten the script for celebrity wives. She's not the supportive partner standing in the background. She's the financial powerhouse calling the shots. Whether that makes their marriage stronger or creates new problems remains to be seen. The debt is paid, the album is successful, and Scooter is permanently out of the picture. But the real test will be whether Justin can handle being married to someone more financially successful than he is. His response to that challenge will determine not just their marriage's future, but his entire career trajectory. For now, though, one thing is absolutely certain. Hailey Bieber is nobody's gold digger. She's a billion-dollar business mogul who saved her husband's career with her own money, and she's not pretending to be nice about the people who put them in that position. The shade towards Scooter, the public support for Justin's new music, and the strategic business moves all point to one conclusion. Hailey Bieber is the one calling the shots now, and she's making sure everyone knows it. Was the billion-dollar sale worth it? Only time will tell. But if the goal was to free Justin creatively, while establishing Hailey as a legitimate business powerhouse, then mission absolutely accomplished.